Hello. Welcome back, guys, for another trade recap. Today was very simple, straightforward. I knew exactly what I was looking for in the beginning. Unfortunately, we didn't get the big move that I was looking for, but yeah, let's get into it. So, in the pre-market, I had seen this. Wasn't really confirmed yet. It was a trend line, but I was like considering it because it's kind of like my bread and butter. So, kind of take this out, right, to like that. And then I saw this, right? Really isn't confirmed as a trend line. Let me take it away. Maybe it doesn't really look like it, but I put it into consideration, right? Now, I think it happened so close to market open that is why we didn't get the best reaction off of it today. I mean, we did like magnet or stay around it, magnetize around it, but it's not the usual like huge move up or flush down like usually. Um, so my bread and butter last year was, and it was like my favorite thing to watch, see happen off the open, is a huge sell candle in the beginning. Why? Because, and I don't know if I've never seen anybody use this as like a strategy. It's just something I figured out trying to use someone's strategy and found out like my own strategy. So what I like to do, I think in the recording you saw me have like this zone right here, right? And if you watch the recording, um, I'm waiting for this candle to get either close or below this zone, and then that's where I took a trade. Now, I believe I took 4 contracts, 3 or 4, pretty heavy. Usually I do 2, but this was something I'm like, I've been watching this since last year, and I've been dying for a downtrend for the past year because that's just where I usually like flourish in trading. So if you are been watching my videos enough, you can see where I'm already going with this. So we have this trend line, we get a flush down, break of the trend line, retest. Look at this nice like sell candle, right? Confluence with the Fibonacci 50% retracement, whatever. I hate that word. But you hop in, or at least I hop in right here, and trim at low of day, or at least what looks like the end of the move, and then hope for the rest to come. And I think you see me stop out on the on break even on the last contract. Actually, I think I did 3. So 3 here, sold 2 here, and then if it got back to my break even spot, done, fine. I mean, simple, straight strategy. Like, I mean, you could have done this without even the trend line. Just simply, whoopsie. Just simply like this. Could be either candle high right here. Oh, whoop, let me take out the trend line. Just simply like that. You could have played it like that, but those two together just gave it a higher probability trade, in my opinion. I mean, I love seeing stuff like that in the morning. Like, if we get a huge sell candle, I'm waiting on that pullback. Like, I'm hoping and dying and praying for that pullback because I'm hopping in. Um, I took a second trade that I wasn't recording because I wasn't fully satisfied with this. What happened? I was looking to go short around here, but I didn't because I just didn't get the reaction that I wanted. But once we came here and started dancing, and also if you look on the 15 minute, um, it was almost kind of like a break and then pull back for continuation. At least that's what I was ultimately looking for today. But essentially was the same trade, right? So you have this trend line that's defined, that's obviously being played out throughout the day. You get a break, pull back, and then flush. That one I went for contracts on. Trim at low a day and I was done. Came out with almost 1,000. So yeah, um, awesome. Like that's pretty much it. I would go into my Patreon, but what happened was we didn't touch any of my levels. If you take a look, like nothing at all. But I could go into some historical factors of what I am on the outlook for in the near future. So, so those are my levels. Um, Obviously, we didn't touch them today, and I think today was just a day of experience of what to find. And so, talking about historically how the market moves, I'm very curious if we are finally hitting a turning point in the market. To be honest, I'm expecting some sort of downtrend. But with the Trump rally, and then it's December, the Santa rally, we've been really been pumping up because historically speaking, when the Fed cuts rates this fast, um, we're due for a recession. Now it doesn't happen right away. I think they say it's like between like 8 to 16 months. So somewhere towards like the end of 2025. But we usually trend up for about 5% on average. And if you look now, we're about at 8%. So let's go to September 18th. Where are we at? Let me hit the 4 hour. Make it easier. September. Right here. Oh, okay, I see it. Right. Where are we at? About 8%. That seems like a fair amount to, right here, it says 8% up here. Like a fair amount of, including the Trump rally and the Santa rally, that we might start initiating some downturn. Now, I'm not, like, I'm just saying that because of what I've seen these past couple days. Like, we've had this strong, just like we're not moving any further, here. Also, people do like to sell their stock for tax purposes towards the end of the year. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start downtrending from here, which I'm looking forward to. But it's just something to look out for. There might not be a lot of bounces to look for in the near future, or if you do, they're probably not going to play out like as you see here as much. Because where did I start trading? I started trading somewhere last year in July. We're in 2024 here still. Or June. So I learned how to trade somewhere in these moves where it was just a lot of downside. And that's where I had found that strategy from a year ago. Um, just from experience. So, oh yeah, going back to that. Somewhere right here, right? Or right here. You're gonna get a lot more moves that move down. This is the daily chart where the candles are bigger to the downside as opposed to the upside. So just something to look out for. Honestly, it's been a great couple days in trading. Like I surprising myself every day, but I think the biggest tip I can give to people is when you have your plan, stick to your plan. Um, or if you have a strategy that you've seen before, execute on it and that you're comfortable with. Usually I feel like I mess up mainly when I'm not following my plan. So like whenever I'm typing stuff out or even when I go on my chart, like I make sure I have or I try to have usually exactly what I'm looking for. Like I'm not doing anything besides what is said right here to remind myself not to hop in unless it's exactly what I said. If it's not that, then I'm probably gonna take a loss, and you probably look back on it like, why didn't I follow my plan, right? And that would have been a loss I would have accepted, or most probably a win. Like usually your gut is right. So, yeah, that's a little tidbit for today. Catch you guys in the next one.